My name is Dane. I'm a youth minister. I give Realm a 3 out of 5 stars. And for more reviews like this, check out below. Before we moved into Realm, we had an earlier version of ACS, which just kind of helped with keeping the database of our membership with the church and with what was going on. And because that had become out of date and Realm was the next upgrade, the new thing to move into, we decided to move into Realm, which was promising some new and interesting ways to connect with membership in different ways than we had been able to do before. So that is why we went ahead and jumped into the boat with Realm. We decided to choose Realm because it offered ways to connect with membership that we weren't able to do. So we were able to create groups that we weren't able to do with the old system. We were able to have various ways of communication with different people, but also different groups within the church that allowed us to communicate a little bit better and enhance what we were already doing. And so it just offered more, and it offered a way to do it more succinctly. And so we just felt like that was the next step for us. So getting started with Realm was not a walk in the park. We got started with Realm right as Realm went live, and so they had not worked out all the bugs, and they had a lot of questions that they were wanting the users to kind of answer and to then bring back to their developers. And so we had a probably 3 to 6 month time frame where we continued to have questions or have issues, and we would take that back to their developers for them to kind of troubleshoot and prepare. So getting going with Realm was not the easiest. We got started with it fine, but there was just so many hiccups along the road, starting with a new program like that, that we just weren't able to get in a good rhythm with it for a good while. And we kept asking questions about how things had not been set up yet or had been and how to access that. So it was a little difficult, a bit of a challenge. We managed it, but it wasn't the easiest road to just get going and get connected with what you were looking for. So when thinking about purchasing Realm, a few things to take into consideration is, how are you wanting to communicate with your church organization? And how many groups do you have? And the ways of communication will kind of dictate whether Realm is right for you or not. Realm gives you great access to create groups within itself, ways to create events within those groups and things like that, but it's very insular organized and situated. So if you're looking for something that's more open to those who aren't necessarily part of the membership, then it's a little bit harder to access and to have people get into that. It's not impossible, but it's not as user friendly. So something to think about. The email aspect of it is great and can connect you with all sorts of the groups that you've established. It's awesome to allow you to find information about the people within your organization or your church, but the text messaging connections and some of the other aspects of Realm with the app are just not quite up to par for things outside of your church and as far as events and things like that. So something to take into consideration when you're looking at it, and to just weigh what it offers, and if those things outweigh the things that it doesn't do as well, would be the way to kind of decide if Realm is right for you.